All right, guys, I'm back. Don't worry, I just really had to pee, but I am gonna have to pull a Hassan, and I'm chewing gum, and I'm gonna talk into my microphone like this now. So most of what you're gonna hear is me chewing, and also I have a rant to go on. Okay. So while I was on my bathroom break, this occurred to me. What the heck is with the differences with the weekend and the Sabbath day? The biblical week based off of what God told, how God created the world, and what God told us we should do to have more or less a healthy lifestyle, to have work and play. And why is there 2 days in our weekend, but this biblical week only had one, which is the Sabbath, which we associate as Sunday, though the Jews say it's Saturday. Which is technically 2 days because it starts Friday, goes into Saturday. And then we also look at it as Sunday is the beginning of a new week. But according to the old calendars, Sunday was the end of a week. And I was listening to this video that was talking about the difference between making it the end of the week and the beginning of the week. But doesn't it not matter? Because the week ends whenever you want it to end. Monday can be the end of your week if you want it to. Tuesday could be the beginning of your month. Wednesday could turn out to be the end of the world. Thursday could actually be the start of the week. Saturday, for all we know, is the middle of the week. So to base the idea of having the day of rest at the end of the week or the beginning of the week, I feel like doesn't necessarily matter. Because if we go back to Genesis, God told us to have a day of rest. But Genesis didn't say, yeah, so you shall have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And if you don't obey those, you're not getting to heaven. That's what the Seventh-day Adventists believe. That's a whole nother cookie we can get into another day. Maybe I'll do a stream about them. That would actually be fun. They're fun. Fridays definitely are not the day of rest because I work on Fridays. But we know from biblical understanding that you are supposed to have one day of rest. In our current work sphere and life in America, and I think most of the world, we have 2 days of rest, which traditionally are Saturday and Sunday. But in my job are whatever days you can get off and you request to have off. So you could have Monday be your day off and then Thursday be your day off. Or you could have Wednesday and Thursday as your days off. Or you could have one day off in the middle of the week and one day off on the weekend. Or you can work 6 days. Well, actually, no, you have to. They don't want you to do 6 days of work because they don't like paying you that much money, and they also don't want to get in trouble by the government. Remember, kids, your employer doesn't care about you. They only care about keeping their paycheck. And with that, we get this whole thing where we have 2 days that you're technically off, but in it, you still have to do work because you also have a life outside of your work that you do to pay for the rest of your life. So you need to work on your car, you need to mow your lawn, you need to maintain your house, you need to clean your house. And the days are gone where we actually have people in a family nucleus that can help you with that. Most people are living by themselves. You're lucky if you can get a wife or a husband and you guys can share the workload. But even with that, most of you guys are both of you are working jobs, maybe even full-time or some part-time, some full-time. And we get to the point where, oh, shoot, we have an apartment, but we only spend the night there because we're too busy at work. And then most days you'd then go out. So then the whole idea of having your home becomes irrelevant. That's why apartments and renting, I think, is big. Well, besides the obvious factor of houses are very expensive. I don't even know how cheap can you get a house anymore. I'm not going to say which state I live in, but I'll give you a hint. It's expensive. Very, very very easy nomenclature there. So where exactly does this all lead us to? Why the heck is there 2 days off?
This has been a real moment that you are not a part of.
Exactly. You are not real. I am the only one real here. I'm just talking to the void. I think there are 6 people watching me right now, but that doesn't mean... yeah, I could be on the move. But what exactly... when exactly? Where exactly?
You exist.
Bro, I said Hassan like 6 minutes ago. So, at least you're not... Okay, so maybe I should start over then. If you lost me when I said I was going to do a Hassan... The week has 2 days off, technically. The weekend. Saturday and Sunday. You can have any days off in the week that you want according to your work. The Bible tells us we should have 1 day off. We should not be working all the time. There should be a day of rest of which we should devote ourselves unto the Lord. Day of rest. God rested after he created the earth after 6 days.
This was a lapse in your judgment because you just wasted 40 channel points for nothing. 40 buckaroos down the drain, never to be returned to you because you were too foolish to think that there would be something interesting to happen if you gave me your measly channel points. What a punk.
And that leads us to the whole thing of, I don't understand why we have this debate of why you need to have your day off at the end of the week or the beginning of the week. I don't even understand that whole argument. I don't understand why that's an argument, why that's a debate. Your day off is whenever your day off is. And if you have a day off, if you're a Christian, you should devote it to the Lord. And by actually not working. Which I think is kind of silly because most Christians do not actually have a day where they devote themselves to actual rest, rejuvenation, and meditation almost. You could also do that. Potato, maybe you should go back and watch what I said started 10 minutes or 8 minutes ago at this point now. Where exactly does this lead us, though? I'm not quite sure. It was just a rant I wanted to say. That's why I said I was doing a whole Hassan thing, because I'm just going on a rant. I'm going to have some guy cut this down into a YouTube... I don't know, I'm just going to splice it when I start talking to when I end it and upload it to YouTube. Understood none of the time. Good to know. Is everyone else in agreement that they don't understand what I'm talking about? Put a 1 in chat if you understand, 2 in chat if you don't understand. There's 6 of you here. Let's see if all 6 of you understand what I'm doing, or at least 3 of you do. If I got 3 of you, then that means you understand. If I only got 2, okay, so that's... Okay, so Bustelo somehow got 0. Oh, Potato Lord got... Okay. Oh, 3? 3 wasn't an option. Neither was 0. Or 69. None of these are correct. Oh my goodness. Everything's falling down. It's all the Illuminati. Rest is definitely necessary because of Ben 10. Yeah, that's fair.